Hey, what's up guys? I have a quick update video for you. This is on the USS Nimitz. It has been a little while since we have even said anything about it. The monthly update videos, I keep mentioning it just very briefly. This month here in August, I've been working very hard on it to try to get it done. I'm working on the tutorial, getting everything ready here in the tutorial world. I've got everything split apart. I've finally got all the pieces all labeled. It's ready to go. And hopefully I can start recording probably on my next 4 days off. I got to go to work tomorrow night, so I'm back on my work schedule, and it's not going to happen these 4 days. But hopefully the next 4 days I can start recording it. Over the next several weeks I can get the tutorial done. In the process, I redesigned the island. Now this is what the original island looked like from the fly-through video that we had. And as I was getting the tutorial world ready, I didn't think it was good enough. So what I did is I redesigned it, and I'm going to fly over here and let you guys look at it. And it'll probably be laggy. I've got the view distance way the fuck out, just so you can see everything very good. But it's probably gonna lag just a little bit because I've got shaders on too. But anyways, the new design looks like this, and I think this looks a hell of a lot better. It's got a lot more detail, and it's very accurate looking. So that's what I come up with here. The only problem is next to the other carriers. The island looks huge. So eventually I'm going to have to redesign the islands for the Gerald Ford and also the Enterprise, which eventually I was going to do anyways. But as you can see, there's the Gerald Ford, and you can see how much smaller the island is. So that has got to come up in scale quite a bit to match the size of this one. So sitting in the ports, it's not overscaled, especially in height and width and everything else. So anyways, that's what I'm working on. I'm just about done with the islands. I've got to do one more set for I think it's the Reagan and the Bush. The only thing that changes is the rear piece back here gets combined with the main island, and the island gets a little bit longer. So this will cover the Nimitz, Eisenhower, Vincent, Roosevelt, Lincoln, Washington, Stennis, and the Truman. So 68 through 75, and then 76 and 77, the Reagan and the Bush will have a different island, and the islands will be a complete separate tutorial just for the sheer size of of this tutorial. It's very detailed. It's going to be a very long, difficult, probably one of the most difficult that I've made, and probably one of the most difficult that you guys have followed. So when this is done, you'll have the carrier, and then you'll follow a second tutorial for whichever island that you want. The only other difference between the first ones in its class, the Reagan and the Bush, have the bulbous nose, or the bulbous bow rather, and that's underwater, and you're not going to see it. You can probably fudge something later on again after the tutorial, and that's basically what sets up for the Gerald Ford class. They started taking some of the things from that, from the new class and design, and pushing it over into the last two, the Reagan and the Bush. So that's why those have the bulbous bow. But I'm not going to try to redesign that and add it into the tutorial. They will all have just the regular bow here, and you guys can go back through and fix things like that. I've got so much work in this thing, it's just unreal, and I'm not going to put too much more into it. Like I said, I'm going to finish the other island, and then I'm going to start recording hopefully on my next 4 days off. So over the next couple weeks, we should get this thing done. I'm hoping, and I'm shooting for the end of August. Really appreciate the patience you guys have given me trying to get this thing done, but trust me, it will be worth it. It is just an awesome design. And like always, guys, I appreciate you watching. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.